Hey guys, it's Leigh and today I'm going to be doing my December TBR and a tiny little teeny wrap up of the entire autumn because that's how long it took me to read one book. By the way, if I somehow turn into an icicle halfway through this video, it's because I had to turn my radiator off because it's really loud and it's gonna get really cold in here. So if you've been watching my vlogs on my second channel, which by the way will be linked down below just in case you haven't, then you know which book took me literally the whole of autumn to read, and it is this. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, which, oh my god, why did it take me so long to read this? I started this book on September 1st on my case file shoot and I finished it on November 29th, so pretty much like literally the whole of autumn or fall if you're American and don't use the right version of the season. This book is about a girl who gets shipped off to like this really prestigious high school in France and she falls in love with a guy who's definitely not English. He's not English, he just sounds it. He's not English. Shh. It's cute, it's funny, it's full of lots of teen drama. I can't believe why did it take me so long to read this? And also I am definitely going to be picking up Lola and the Boy Next Door and Isla and the Happily Ever After because this book was so good and I need more. I would highly recommend them, except for the fact that I'm pretty sure literally everybody has already read these books and I'm the last one to jump on the little bandwagon. I've been like chasing after it for years and I finally caught up to it and I got myself on board, I bought myself a ticket and I'm getting the other two books. Did I take that a bit too far? Bad. Anyway, on to my December TBR because that's why we're all here. So my university is a little bit strange. We don't get a summer holiday because we do an extra term over the summer, so our winter break is a heck of a lot longer. We have 5 weeks off. Although technically I have 6 because I finished on December 1st and I don't go back until January 22nd. So I actually finished a week earlier than term because term doesn't finish until December 8th. I thought I'd do a lot of reading. So I've been off for almost a week and not touched a single book. These are big books that I've been wanting to read for a while, or a reread in one case. I like that there is a sort of theme. They're all blue, very wintry. Love it. I figured that since I have a lot of time, I would try and do some reading because a lot of my friends are going home for the holidays, but I'm not going home until December 23rd, so I'm going to be spending a lot of my time alone in my room, and when I'm not watching like Gilmore Girls or some K-drama, I haven't yet decided which ones I'm watching, I will be reading, hopefully. Fingers crossed I actually get some reading done because I miss books so much. So the first book on my list is Akimov, A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. Hey, look at that, I actually said the title right. If you're new, then you don't know that I struggle with Sarah J Maas's titles so much because they're just tongue twisters. I can't physically function with these books, but this is the second book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series? How many books are there now? There's like 5? Anywho, because this is the second book in the series, I'm not going to tell you what happens in it. I don't even know what happens in it. I don't read blurbs, remember? But the first book is basically like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, kind of. So the main girl called Feyre accidentally shoots a wolf who's not a wolf, he's some sort of fae, and then she ends up living with him. And it's all a bit Stockholm syndrome-y, not gonna lie. But highly enjoyable book and I cannot wait to read the second one. Next up is my favourite book of all time. It is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. And look, I finally got it in the Penguin Clothbound Classics edition, which I've been wanting to get for literally a year and a half now. And I finally got my hands on it because it was on sale. So when I ordered the next book in the TBR, I saw that it was on sale and I was like, that's £3 cheaper. And I don't have to pay for postage because it'll just come with the book that I was already buying, so it's just like one set of postage, so I'm buying the book. I'm doing it. A lot of people say that this book is boring, and I'm gonna be honest, my first read of it, I wasn't exactly thrilled. However, I've read this book more times than I can count, and I fall in love with it more and more every single time, and I needed a new copy because the one that I've been reading for the past couple of years is so battered, and it's my second copy. So this is my third copy. Hopefully I'll keep this one in a better condition because it's so pretty. And if you didn't know, I'm trying to collect all of the cloth-bound classics, however they are like hella expensive. And I currently have 2 of them. I have Persuasion by Jane Austen as well, which was my first cloth-bound classic. But my mum has told me that I can get one every couple of months if I'm good. Fingers crossed. And the last book in my TBR is obviously the new release that contains my wife, because my wife is my life, and y'all know, I love this book. It's obviously Magnus Jason's Ship of the Dead, book 3 in Magnus Jason the Gods of Asgard series by Rick Riordan. Uncle Rick, thank you. Thank you so much for bringing me a new installment of my wife's life. Now, you know I'm the queen of avoiding spoilers, right? And I managed to go like years without finding out who Gossip Girl is. Yeah. Well, guess who couldn't avoid Magnus Chase spoilers? Yes, I know what happens between 2 certain characters. Yes, I am both delighted and saddened by it. Saddened because it's my wife. But delighted because, well, we all knew it was gonna happen. By the way, I may have just implied a spoiler, so I'm sorry if I ruined the book for you, but I didn't actually say anything, so you can't hold me accountable. It's up to your brain to decide what you want to think, and you can infer your own conclusions from what I just said. But anyway, that is the only spoiler I read, is literally that one line, and I was like, thank you, Instagram, thank you. I then avoided the explore page for like the rest of eternity, and I know nothing. Except for that one line, but I know nothing. So I'm really excited to read this, and I'm really sad that it's coming to an end. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. It feels like a chapter in my childhood is over, even though Magnus Chase is like a really recent series. But I still read the first 2 books in my childhood. I'm just like 18 years old and technically an adult now reading this, but still my childhood. I don't care what anyone says, it's still my childhood. Look, they're all blue and pretty. Except for the pink one. They just ruined it. That is it for my December TBR. Hopefully, when I see you again in January for another book video, I'll actually have read something. Pray for me. Pray that my friends don't try and make me socialise over Christmas. Just as a bit of a side note, I am doing Vlogmas over on my second channel. It will be linked below, along with the Vlogmas playlist, so you can catch up. And I know what you've missed. A lot. A lot. Like, seriously, there was a burglary. I lost my boyfriend. I went to watch Justice League, so I saw another wife, you know, Wonder Woman, and I got proposed to. Okay, I'm not actually engaged. It wasn't a legit proposal, but it was a proposal of sorts. But yes, that is it for this week's video, guys. If you'd like to, be sure to give a big old thumbs up, as always in the list down in the description, so make sure you follow me, subscribe to my channel, see you next time with a brand new video. Ciao. Mwah. Bye.